Hillsong's Brian Houston, something's not right. Aussies, something doesn't add up. His father committed a crime when Brian was approximately 10 years old. He found out 30 years later, and he is responsible for not reporting his father's historical crime. What's next? Will the victims get arrested for not reporting the crime when they turn 18? Now, I appreciate the intended purpose of this law. If you are a witness to a crime, you need to report it. But goodness me, I was a victim myself when I was 5. A neighbor, it affected me, and in my late teens, I went to a church where I felt comfortable. Does that mean the counselors who assisted me, they need to get arrested for not reporting my story to the police? Australians, give this man a fair sock, a fair crack of the whip. He was a child when this happened. How do we know he wasn't abused too? With all due respect to the victims, Brian is a victim too. His father betrayed his trust. It's tough when it's your own family. But if you don't snitch on your family for something they confess to you, then you go to jail? Now, as a survivor, my heart goes out to the victims. I empathize with them. But surely the police going after the man's son is not justice. You mean to tell me the entire great country of Australia snitches on their family members for every single crime? Now, the victims were old enough to report it. 21 years ago, when Brian learned about it, the victims were in their 40s. Shouldn't the victims control the narrative? Isn't it their right as adults to report the story? Now, the organization Hillsong he set up was not even born yet. He was 10 years old. I wouldn't want someone else's son, who could have been a victim as well, suffer for the crimes of his father, dragging his name and the entire Hillsong Corporation in the mud because of this, making it sound like he was involved. To me, it's just not fair. Be fair. Go after Frank's estate. Get some compensation for the victims. But Australians, if you let this slide, someone may accuse you not of being a witness to a crime, but for hearsay. You heard about it and didn't go to the police. Please, Australians, do something about these laws. They don't seem balanced and they seem open to abuse. It just looks like you're trying to get someone so you can accuse them of hearing about a crime. We need to focus on the victims and those who were there. No one with mental health issues will confess for fear of putting their counselors or their psychiatrists in jeopardy. Australians, sort this mess out, please. It's just not right. Thank you.